Welcome back to You're Done.
What an episode.
It's the finale.
It's the finale of season 1.
Yes, we will be back for season 2, but this is the episode, the last one for season 1.
10th episode, y'all. We made it to 10.
10 weeks of this.
Wild.
For those of you who are going, thank God.
No one's saying that. As a reminder, I'm Tasha.
And I'm Brendan.
And you're happy to be here.
You are happy to be here. And just get ready because it's even going to get better from here.
It's only going to get better.
So for those of you that are just listening, Tasha and I are in our finale best. Tasha, describe what you're wearing for us today.
Bright.
Bright.
I'm wearing a bright orange and pink 2-piece getup.
Slay.
With a little cleavage. Cleavage, yeah.
Yeah, show the girls.
Cleavage, yeah.
Yeah, cleavage, yeah.
Yes. And a nice cute little short.
Yeah.
And we're wanting to be, bright and fun and festive for this day.
Yeah, we wanted festive is a great way to describe.
Yes.
I'm wearing like a shiny silver
He's essentially tinsel.
I am tinsel. This is actually what I wore to the Renaissance concert, so it felt
This is what I wore to Renaissance day 1.
I wore for both days. So
you didn't.
No,
you changed.
I changed.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So we're reliving the concert while also being here for our finale.
Yes.
So for today's episode, as a finale, we thought we would recap the season for you because 10 weeks is a long time. That's 2.5 months, which is
2.5 months. And the planning even before that was months before that.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So this is just a great moment to reminisce.
Totally.
Of the things that have happened in the last couple months.
I love that. And before we get into that, we'll do a little catch up because how could we not do a catch up?
It's iconic.
So Tash, I think you should start today.
Yes. Well, through this time, feedback has been given, which we love and we appreciate.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to help us grow.
We forgot to cheers. Sorry.
We should cheers.
We need to cheers.
It's the final episode.
It is the
of
final
season 1.
episode and we clearly can't figure it out.
Fresh.
Love. Okay.
So feedback.
Yeah.
So one, my darling mother.
Auntie Joy. Hi.
Auntie Joy, love her. Y'all, this woman, she is so funny, eh? So not only has she sent me text messages and said, stop whipping your head from one side to the other. Your hair is distracting. And I said, it's just flare, mommy. And she said, no, it's distracting.
That you showed me that
she just is blunt.
I
and so
love
now
it.
I'm like this.
I don't know if you know what, Auntie Joy, weigh in on this. Has it improved?
Listen, as
I
Willow
love it.
Smith once told us, I whip my hair back and forth.
Yes, I thought you said Will Smith, and
Willow.
Willow, correct. But I was like, well,
not Will Smith. That would be a slap.
I love him. Anyways.
Me too. You know what? I'm not mad at him.
Yeah.
Proceed with the person you are. But yeah, so that was feedback number 1.
Okay.
Feedback number 2, she said, how dare you come for your sister Gem? And for those who recall, my sister Gem is a bird. And when you ask what kind of bird she is, what did I say?
Green and evil.
Green and evil. Okay. Because she listened and watched that episode and she is like, now you're going to talk bad about Gem and make people think that Gem is evil. I said, but she is. She said, but not everybody needs to know that.
Do you think, so in my mind when you say that, I imagine your mom listening to the episode like out loud.
Yep.
And Jem can hear.
I will tell you, Jem knows if my mom's on the phone with me,
Yeah.
Jem could be silencio, okay, silent. She's on the phone with me, she's like, Kaka. Kaka. She's my mother. Literally, she's my mom. So I think my mom's saying, your sister Tasha's talking bad about you?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
She's in her ear. She's in her ear.
So that was that feedback.
Okay.
Right? So I don't know how to call her anything else but green and evil.
It's
I'll just
so
say
perfect.
she's a bird.
It's so perfect.
Yes. Okay, mommy, she's your sweet bird.
Sweet bird.
She's your sweet bird. And then second, I got dragged, y'all. I got dragged. For good reason, but I got dragged.
Yeah.
Dragged. Okay. So on an episode, I can't remember which one, I was talking about going for brunch.
Yes.
And I said with my husband, my mother-in-law, another person, and my husband's sister, Maria.
Right.
And then she clocked me and she's like, hold up. And you know what? I respect you for this. She said, hold up. You said my husband, my mother-in-law, but then my brother's sister. She goes, girl, I'm your sister-in-law. And I said, that is true. That is true. Drag me. Put it in all of the comments. Drag me. Because I'm not used to having a sister. I've never had a sister. I've had a brother my whole life. Never had a sister. So it was weird for me to say it. But it is what she is. She is my sister.
Love that.
So
we love Maria.
We love Maria. Thank you for dragging me, putting me in my place because you're my sister-in-law, girly. You're my sister. So that's who I got that feedback. So I had to make sure on the finale to make sure I let people know.
Yeah,
that
Maria,
I've been dragged.
Maria's been listening for sure.
Course.
So you've made it finally. You're in it.
Yeah.
You're in it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the pod.
Love that. Thanks for the feedback.
That's cute. So my catch up is also about the feedback that I've gotten because obviously we were telling people we're filming the finale episode, whatever. My mom, shout out Kim, was like, she asked me like, how's the podcast going? I was like, it's going really well. We have people listening. It's going like, it's exciting to like have started this thing. And I was like, are you listening? And she's like,
no, not the,
I mean, some of the things you say are a bit much for your mom.
I love the way you say it. Say it again.
Some of the things you say are a bit much for your mom. Which, like, fair. The thing is that, like, I could be so much worse, Kim. I could be so much worse.
I've been filtering. We've been filtering.
Yeah.
We don't want to be canceled upon all of this different socials.
I want it not to be blocked on YouTube.
Exactly. But we could go deep in. To the deep end. So
I'm unclear if my mom is actually listening to all of this. I do know her friends are, so shout out to Kim's friends because you're the real ones.
Because you be taking it off
and they want to hear about the stuff I'm going to say about her because
so
it's
then they
perfect.
can use it towards her.
Yeah, and then the other feedback that I've gotten, which I think is really great, and I think this might be something that we sort of like adjust in terms of how we do it for next season. But people have been saying that they feel like watching us is like hanging out with their friends, like you're just like watching two friends hang out, which is totally the vibe we're going for. And so thank you for joining us, for hanging out with us for 10 weeks.
Yes.
And one of the things that we're hoping for with this is that in the finale, if you haven't watched it, binge watch all 10 episodes or listen to it or whatever, but then also tell us what you liked and what you want for season 2.
What do you want to see again, more of?
Yeah, because like we do this for you guys. Yes. We also do it because
we do it for us too.
Yeah.
Because I love you.
I love you and I love attention.
I'm an attention whore.
So yeah, that's my catch up. I'm just like, I'm so excited I can't believe all the time and the effort that we put into this. So
I think what's really important is the huge thank you.
Yes.
That we want to give to each other, but also to all of you. We like when you put yourself out there, it can be nerve-wracking. Totally. And like you don't know how it's going to go, but there's been such great responses from all of the different like platforms. People have been listening, people have been watching, people have been commenting. Yeah. You know, and we've been so thankful. And though we would have done this and just recorded for ourselves, it is still amazing to know that other people think our crazy wit and what we think is funny.
Yeah. Other people find just funny.
Thank God.
Because we're a mess.
We're a mess.
Cheers to them.
Cheers
to the audience.
Cheers to the wine.
Cheers also to the wine.
For those who don't know, if you're not in Ontario, LCBO has been on strike in the summertime. And so trying to find any alcohol right now is like Hunger Games.
Oh my gosh, we went into the wine rack and it was like mostly empty.
Empty.
Crazy.
But you know what? We found ours.
But hopefully by the time this episode comes out, which is in a few weeks from now, that will be resolved. But if not, you're transported in time to a world where we're basically in a prohibition.
Basically.
Cute. So for the finale episode, what we thought we would do is basically just recap some of our favorite moments from the season. Hopefully there are some of your favorite moments. And if we missed it, please comment or send us your favorite moment.
I have a top favorite that still, to this day, has a lot of people having many discussions about it.
Please tell me. I want to guess, but I want you to tell me.
Parking. Okay? So, shout out to all my peeps that said that I was right, because when you parallel park, you're just parking parallel to the road. And so
to the curb.
That's what I meant. Yeah. You know, as they said, the wine is flowing.
You know
But
what?
yeah, there was a lot of discussion
There
about that.
was, only because it is the finale, I will, and it's going to be recorded. I was wrong. I was wrong about parallel parking. I know. I hope you have no
I don't
idea.
even know how to deal with myself right now.
You don't even know what that costs me.
Oh, you don't know how much that makes me happy.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my goodness. I feel like I need smoke, but I need a cigarette.
I said I wasn't gonna. I said I wouldn't come clean about it, but since it's the finale, I was wrong about parallel parking.
You had a Hillary Duff moment just now.
What?
Let the rain fall down and wake my dreams.
Let it wash away
my sanity. Because I'm right.
Yeah, you are right. And you know what? Being right is, I think I've talked about this on the pod, but if I haven't, being right is my kink. And so whatever the opposite of my kink is saying that I'm wrong. So you're welcome. But yes, people did get really into that. And it's funny how parallel parking was the thing that really got people.
They got people going.
Yeah, comments were popping for that one.
Because I feel like I don't even have a crown or something, but like I feel like she's a super
the passenger princess finally gets her crown as the parallel parking queen.
Shall I bring that to Service Ontario and be like, I am a passenger princess queen? Does that mean I get my
Here's
license?
my recording of being right about that.
Can I get my license then? Thank you.
I wish that's how it worked. Oh my gosh.
Okay, that was one of my favorites. What was one of yours?
Okay, so it's not one of my favorites, but it is really iconic, is all of the amount of times where you weren't listening to me. Like,
that only happened once.
No, it happened more than once. The
thing is, I'm listening.
Are you?
I am listening.
Tell me more.
I'm listening. I'm Cole's noting.
Sure.
Your thoughts.
Sure.
Sometimes.
You know what's funny about it is that my other favorite thing was the episode we did with friend of the pod, Rob, where we were all so hungover and we were in sunglasses.
Yeah.
And that was the episode where you're like, I'm listening. All it takes is for Tasha to be sleep deprived, for her to be like, I am listening to you.
No, I'm always listening because you're so important to me.
Sure. Okay, Moira Rose. Here's the thing. I talk a lot, so I understand.
So do I.
Yeah.
But the thing, you know what he does? And also from that episode with Rob, listen, sometimes, girl, let's just tell it to me in like 4 words, you know? But sometimes he's like, let me get the thesaurus out. And like, I'm like, girl, is this monologue still going?
I will admit, brevity is not one of the things that I'm good at.
Brevity is not one of the things I'm good at. Exactly what I'm saying.
I think
you can't just say that I'm short.
Brevity is not one of the... Okay, fair. That wasn't even that brief. I proved your point.
Exactly. Finish him.
Finish him. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's just... But you're iconic about it, though.
I can't help it sometimes, I swear. It's like when when you're like texting somebody like new for the first time and I see that I'm sending like basically paragraphs and they're sending me like,
okay.
Not okay.
With a period.
No, that would be
that would be over.
No. Like they're sending like a couple sentences and I'm like, here's my diatribe. I'm like, I need to stop. Who's gonna match my freak? That's what I want. Someone match my freak by talking as much as I do.
That's another one of my favorite moments, and it wasn't even on the podcast, but we were at La Carnita and we're like, let's do this reel.
Yeah.
And apparently we struggled.
Please go to our Instagram. You're Done the podcast. Look at our reels. There's one where we did Nasty by Tanashi, and we're so millennial. It's so bad. We have to do...
I thought you were going to say by Punani, and I was like, what?
Where? Okay, for the record, wasn't listening again, because now she's like, you're going to say Punani.
I thought you were trying to say Tanashi.
Not even close, mama.
Wow. Good time. But watch it. It is funny.
It is. It's enjoyable. Yeah, it is. It is millennial. Maybe we should do one today.
Yeah, we'll do a new one.
Yeah, we should.
Absolutely.
To tide you folks over, we'll do some more. Because we do hang out outside of this.
We do. Oh my gosh. Are you my friend outside of this?
Crazy.
Oh, not the look down past the glasses. These glasses are giving like principal.
Oh.
It's giving
Is
principal.
it like hot principal?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like, I own this school.
I own this school.
And everyone in it.
Yeah, now get back to work.
To class.
Do you have any other favorite moments?
So many. Okay, like in the RuPaul Drag Race episode,
Mhm.
when we were talking about, you know, the goods and the bads.
Yeah.
Your speech about which one is it again?
No. Oh, Kennedy Davenport?
Yeah. Just the way you said it had me in bits. And rose up from the ashes.
What?
Do
Okay.
it again.
So, it's after a long night of hooking. The trade did not like the session, so he had gutted me, and then he threw me in the fire, but I did not die.
Oh.
I crystallized, and now I'm a glamazon bitch.
Perfect.
Oh, she's on
She
Canada's...
really was trying to make it better because the outfit was so trash. And it worked.
It was so iconic. She's on this season of Canada versus the World, so you should start watching it.
Yes, I saw that. Miss Tainomi Banks is on now.
Yes, Slay.
And so I have to...
Dream podcast guest, actually.
Absolutely.
Maybe not.
Let's manifest it.
Yeah, but probably in like a studio. I don't know if she'd want to do it on my couch.
Yeah.
Think so?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Maybe not this middle part, because we all learned that this part kind of goes up a little.
So for those of you that are watching, I'm getting dragged for this specific couch scene. Hey, Tasha, describe for our listeners.
Well, let me sit there. I think that will help.
Try.
Because so you guys see where I am right now.
Yeah.
Let me get to...
It's quite lumpy. She can't even sit on it. It's very lumpy. It's because it's like not a very good couch.
That's okay. You know what? We work with what we got.
We do work with what we've got.
We work with what we got. So that was one of my other favorites. What about you?
I love that. I really liked the episode we did with friend of the pod KB.
Yes.
That was so fun. And I think like we talked about it a bit, but like she really was integral to the like birth of the podcast, because we talked about doing it all together, the three of us, and like she will definitely be featured on season 2 again if she wants to come back. But it was so nice to be able, it felt like such a full circle moment from like talking about it actually at Marked, which you talked about on a previous episode, where we went for brunch, to going to the Thai Chill Bar on Ossington, shout out Thai Chill Bar, to us like sitting on my couch with microphones recording a pod. That was just like, I don't know, it felt like a really beautiful moment.
It did. And though obviously he has not been on an episode, Producer Angel,
shout out
Producer Angel.
Yeah,
the amount of things that man helped us with,
literally
everything, the lights,
teaching us how to edit properly, how to set it up.
My boo-boo got me a new iPad so that I can edit on that, right? There's a lot of support.
Total. Oh my gosh. I literally cannot speak highly enough about Producer Angel.
Quite literally an angel.
Yeah, he's so great. Yeah. Well, and then also like our branding. We've had a lot of like, shout out to Saul who did that for us.
So totally... We have to speak about all of our images.
All the graphics that you see are from this graphic designer, Saul. You should check him out on Instagram. He is amazing. Did this for us, did all the other stuff. So good. And hopefully he'll give you a good price if you say you're done discount.
Hashtag you're done for 5% off.
Oh my God. It's recorded. It's recorded.
I think what's interesting, we actually filmed 2 episodes prior to actually making our first episode. And this is like when we didn't have our mics right, when I didn't have our lights right.
Yeah, it was a bit crusty.
It was a little bit crusty, but we chose to wait so that we could crystallize.
And now I'm a glamazon bitch.
And make it better. And so the time that's been spent is just like, great time with you.
Totally.
Absolutely worth every moment.
I do think like hopefully the audience thinks this, but I really do think like every episode we've gotten like a bit better at our editing, a bit better at our sound. So I'm really excited for season 2. I think that like we're going to come back bigger and better than ever.
Period.
And I think we'll take like the feedback that you folks have, what we've seen, but like even those for like, if you think about it, we would have filmed 12 episodes.
Yeah.
Actually 13 if you count one of them that never saw the light of day.
Oh, wait. There is one that we should. You remember on our Beyonce episode?
Which one? The first one? Because we recorded that one
did,
twice.
but the second one.
Yeah?
Wasn't there something you wanted to correct?
Oh, thank you so much.
I love giving opportunities.
Honestly, I think that we'll have to do a third, like a bonus finale where I just come clean about all the things I gone wrong. But the thing I really wanted to get correct is that I said on the Beyonce episode that they sampled The Edge of 17 on Survivor, which is so wrong. It was Bootylicious.
Very different.
And I discovered that like immediately after and was like, how did I get that wrong?
We can't be perfect.
Just like you don't watch Star Wars.
How did that get to that?
Because remember?
How is that from that to that?
Because that's what I said to you. Clearly you were not alive. We were talking about it in Rob's episode and you were like... Supercut. I'm making a supercut of all the times you weren't listening to me. In that episode, you were like, we're talking about Star Wars and you go, I haven't actually watched Star Wars. Yeah. And I say, not everyone can be perfect.
Oh, okay.
So you were quoting me to me, but you don't even realize it. My God, I'm so glad this is recorded. I'm so glad.
Honey baby, it's been 12 weeks.
Oh, longer. We started planning this like last
November,
year.
Last year, November. So there's lots of things that could have overlapped.
Yeah. So I think we'll make this episode a bit shorter than normal so that folks can like go back to their beautiful August days. Mm-hmm. But what are you excited about for season 2? What do you want to do differently? What do you want to add? What should the people look out for?
We have this platform and we believe in ourselves more. Mm-hmm. And thank you so much again for being with us on this journey. I'm really excited for just more laughs.
Yes.
I'm excited for more trash.
Yeah.
And more song.
Yeah.
Right? And a little bit of ass. Right?
Yeah.
And to have more guests, maybe we'll have it in a different location. We'll see.
Fingers crossed. Fingers
crossed. And I think that we've learned so much so that like I really want to put that into practice.
Yeah.
You know, listening to other podcasts, understanding like what, you know, really, what's the word I want to say? Makes people want to listen.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Engages with people.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm excited for that. But honestly, I'm excited to spend more time with you.
And you'll listen to me more?
I promise to listen to you more.
Oh my God, we'll have like our own little ceremony.
I promise.
to listen to you even when you're boring and you use words I don't understand.
I promise. Right?
You know what? I'm going to bring a prop, but it's not a prop. It'll just be a straight up dictionary.
Speaking of props, we do have a funeral that we must have.
Oh. So this is the saddest part of this episode is that we are going to be saying goodbye to our microphones. We're going to get new ones, I think, but Tasha just, okay, so people so for the people that are listening, we have these inflatable microphones that we've been using for our segments.
Yeah.
Tasha's one, I don't know what she did to it.
Some say, I don't know, it's a tight grip.
Shout out producer Angel.
Oh, the finale.
Yeah. The microphone that she has is deflating. Like it has a hole in it somewhere. You know what you need to correct? Frankly.
What?
How did you get those microphones?
I stole them.
You stole them?
It was stolen with me.
By whom?
Olivia.
Olivia, shout out Olivia, who has been our art director for some of the things that you see on social media. She was in fact the one that stole them.
Yes, but I was present.
Sure, but you were supervising. She was the one who did the deed.
She did the deed.
So she deserves her big ups on that one.
If we ever have credits at the end.
We never do.
No, I know.
Thief. Anyways, the inflatable microphones will unfortunately have to
say goodbye.
Yeah, they won't. But we will come back with something similar. Yeah. I think we'll have like bigger and better. Maybe we'll get like styrofoam ones or something.
Oh, I was going to be like crystals. Oh. I don't know where I get that from.
Okay, budget. Oh my gosh. Okay.
What are you looking forward
So
to?
I'm looking forward to obviously spending more time with you. I love this. I love that we hang out and get to do this. I'm looking forward to like, again, like what you said, like taking the stuff we've like learned about this and like I think adapting, because really the idea behind season 1 was we're trying out these different segments, we're trying out sort of like different topics, different, like most of this really is just us hanging out and talking. But it's also to figure out like what did people like? Are super niche topics the things that people get into, or maybe is it these more broad ones, or is it the ones with our guests? I think we're learning guests are something that people like, so we'll definitely have more people on it. But yeah, just like, you know, this is like a new skill sort of, and it's really fun to like, you know, see the people interacting with it and liking it, and then like telling me in our lives they're like, I listened to the podcast.
I know. When I like walk around and someone comes to me and they're like, "You're done," I'm like,
yeah,
gag.
Seriously.
Like, let me try to show my
Oh yeah,
phone.
if you're watching, so
season 2 will have more merch,
and
like I've been walking around with my little "You're done" sticker.
You're done sticker. I love it.
Yeah, it's just a way to be like, you're done.
You're done. So yeah, I'm super excited about that, and I just can't wait.
Cannot wait. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. So TBD on when we'll come back. It won't be long, so there's not going to be a huge wait. We're hoping we'll be back in the fall for sure, and
we'll make sure to give you some breadcrumbs in between.
Stay tuned on our social media. We'll be posting more clips and we'll be posting more highlights, and we'll give you some heads up of it. And then season 2 will be longer for sure. Yeah, because now that we know how to do it, we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Tasha, guys, is this it?
It's happening.
Okay.
The wrap up.
Oh my god. Not
for the catch up.
Not if we needed another segment. The wrap up.
With that, thank you again.
Thank you.
And subscribe. Tasha.
Brendan.
It's You're Done.
You're done. Bye.
Fresh.